Hey everyone, Jackson Buboltz at Elevated Insurance. Thanks for joining me for another Bookvertizement. It's my favorite time of year. 2017 is wrapping up. Hope you had a great year. 2018 is right around the corner, and this is really a time to reflect on how last year went, what your goals are for next year. I mean, is there any other book that I could cover besides Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill? Now, I came across Think and Grow Rich in college 15 years ago. It helped me with three core principles: goal setting, perseverance, and attitude. But I had a mentor who re-recommended this book to me. He said, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Doesn't that make you curious, a book called Think and Grow Rich? Don't you think you should read a book called Think and Grow Rich? Yeah, Jim, I'll reread it. That's fine. And I'm so glad I did, because you always get something new out of reading a book again. So essentially, this book is the father of the self-growth movement. It was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie, steel magnate of the late 1800s, early 1900s, donated over 90% of his wealth to help people who were consistently looking to get better, building libraries, improving community. He was my kind of guy. So Carnegie said, Napoleon, there has to be some common themes between successful people. Can you interview a couple folks and let me know what you come back up with? He didn't realize this would turn out to be a 20-year project and one of the most important books ever written. Now, before I share all the good stuff of how to get where you want to go, I want to share a couple things that might hold you back before you even get started. Fear and lack. They steal your reason, your imagination, and your self-reliance. They remove that life purpose that people have because it crushes people's souls. Doubt, procrastination, and the fear of failure are things that will stop you before you even get started. The only limits we have are the ones we create in our own mind, and the time to start is when we decide to start. So let's begin. Real quick, I'm just going to pop notes up here. Hit the pause button and write these down if you're following along and want to hold on to these. So it all starts with an idea. Napoleon Hill found that the most successful people had hunches, these gut feelings. It might be God, inspiration, but it comes in and they just know that this is something that could work. The next step is having to act on those ideas. He said knowledge is great, but unless you are actively and persistently applying it, it doesn't matter. Quick anatomy lesson: 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen more than you talk. You're going to learn a lot more, and you're not going to share any of your trade secrets. Hit pause for the notes. The next step, and probably the hardest, is perseverance. If you talk with all these people, Napoleon Hill found that you will fail working towards big goals. You will have setbacks, and when that happens, you have the opportunity to give up or reset your sails and keep moving towards where you want to go. One of my favorite lines is, temporary defeat is just a certainty that your plan doesn't work. Hit pause for your notes. Consistencies in all great leaders are they take full responsibility and they do more than they're asking everyone else to do. They act on their intuitions, and their goals are so big everyone else is calling them crazy. Think Elon Musk. Another interesting theme is all these leaders got laid a ton. Don't really know why that was so important, but Napoleon Hill noticed people who were really successful were having a lot of sex. If that's not incentive to take notes, I don't know what is. So planning and being persistent are great, but unless you have a great attitude, you're not going to get very far. Finding those reasons why you're doing it, why you're driving yourself, and being excited is going to be contagious and help you reach those goals so much quicker. Awesome attitude! Some easy takeaways: write down your goals this year. Consistently remind yourself what your goals are throughout the day, and surround yourself with people you want to be like. Elevate your 5. I'm going to put up 3 bullet points that are a little bit of deep work. Go through these questions to best prepare yourself for your biggest challenges and opportunities in 2018. And I'll leave you with this: the person who takes no chances generally has to take whatever is left over when the others are through choosing. Be great in 18 and insure differently.